5 most disturbing wilderness encounters caught on camera. Let's see this.
Ava is an adventure YouTuber, host and director of the show, super skilled on National Geographic, and a
I don't know
self-proclaimed
that.
feral woman. She absolutely
What?
loves the wilderness and is always chasing that feeling of being
Feral
truly alive in
woman?
everything she does. Her
The fuck
content
that
usually
means?
focuses on camping in remote locations and showing off her survival skills. But in this particular video, something extremely unexpected happened. And honestly, being in her position would make your skin crawl. You see, she often goes alone into these remote places,
Now the best
building her
idea
camp
ever
and staying out there by herself. And if you've been watching me for a while, you already know. Going alone, especially in isolated areas like that, is almost never a great idea, and you'll see exactly why in a second.
Where that thing? Not scared at all.
In the last few weeks, I've started to realize just how dangerous it is to do what I do. And I never had to deal with situations like this before, not on this level, but just the fact that it's all happening now is making me rethink this channel, what this channel is about, and the future of it. A few minutes ago, a man that I don't know appeared on my property. And he turned to me and he said, "Oh, finally I found you. I've been looking for you." This is a man that I don't know, that I didn't invite here, that I didn't want here, who came here all on his own to my private property in the mountains, where there is no obvious path that leads here. He made his way up the hills and through the freaking forest to find me, uninvited.
That's
To find a woman who's camping on her own, on her private property.
Now one, that's fucking weird. That guy is a fucking weirdo. Second of all, I did not think that was a danger. I don't know why. My first thought was about the animals. About bears, cats, lion, whatever the fuck it is in the forest. That was my thought. I will never think your fear should be another human, but he just proved me wrong.
Find her and do what exactly?
I think we know that.
I was shocked. I was shocked and immediately felt so vulnerable.
Pepper spray.
And so scared.
And a taser. That should help.
I immediately told him that this is my private property and that I'm not looking for guests. I took my axe and I went inside my tent with Vyok. This is not the first time.
Where are you going? Where the fuck are you going?
Something even worse happened.
What do you mean?
Now, imagine being on your
own. And where's that camera at?
Completely alone, and a man just shows up, trespassing, and says, "Here you are."
I just don't think about it. What's that camera stop? And why do we have a camera in the forest?
I finally found you. That's absolutely terrifying, especially in a place that remote, where even if something went wrong, it could take...
That's not terrifying just for her, that's terrifying even for me. I'm saying this is not terrifying just because she's a woman. It's terrifying for everybody. Man, imagine if I was in a forest camping and somebody looked at me straight up from nowhere on my property in the forest. Looked at me and said, "I finally found you. I've been searching for you." Oh, now we're fighting. Now we're fighting. You ain't leaving, we're fighting. Nah, that's creepy as fuck. That just said, that's creepy as fuck.
Take hours for anyone to reach you. And that man, what was he even thinking? Just look at how he keeps trying to follow her, even after she clearly tells him she's not looking for guests. That's not normal. That's straight up creepy, and it raises a lot of red flags about his intentions. But what makes this even worse is the fact that this wasn't the first time. After this, Ava talked about another encounter she had just a few weeks earlier, trying to raise awareness. And this one was just messed up.
What do you mean?
A few weeks ago, I was filming with National Geographic for my new show.
Okay. Shout out to that.
I found out that another guy that I didn't know, that I had zero contact with ever,
Okay.
had been looking for me on my land in Poland. I wasn't there at the time, of course. I was filming with Nat Geo on a different continent. But the next thing I know, this man found out where we were filming, and he flew from Europe to Africa to chase me down.
Hey, yo, that's some next level stalker shit. That guy flew from another continent and found out exactly where in Africa. If you guys don't know, Africa is big, like is nowhere near the size of Europe. It's no the other way. Europe is nowhere near the size of Africa. That's fucking big. How the fuck did he find out exactly in which country and what region of that country she was filming?
Convinced that we were
That's what
supposed
I'm wondering.
to get married and that we're supposed to be together, that destiny is bringing us together. And so this man is looking for me all around the world. I don't know him. I don't know who he is. I don't know his intentions. I don't...
Whoa.
And then he found me. It's a really terrifying experience.
I don't know how to comment on that. I'm laughing because I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. It's fucked up. I don't have nothing else to say besides the fact that it sounds fucked up. What the fuck should I say? I cannot know how it feels because I'm not a woman and I'm not in her position. Second, it's just whoa. You don't really think about stuff like this. I mean, how should I put this? You kind of never expect people to act like this. And when you just hear about stuff like this, it's just weird. It's weird. I do not know how to say. Yeah, there are no words to explain it. It just gives you a weird feeling.
Experience when...
Poor woman. I feel bad for her.
You don't know. Seek you out.
It just shows how many unpredictable people are out there, and putting yourself online doesn't really help either.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad because something that's meant to be creative and positive can also attract the wrong kind of attention. She decided to stay for a bit, but eventually called a friend and explained the situation. He told her straight up, it's better to leave. If there's even a chance that guy is still around, maybe waiting for it to get...
Even if there is a 0.1% chance that guy is still there, you should pack up and leave.
dark, or for her to fall asleep, it's just not worth the risk. So the plan was to leave the spot and come back in the morning, when it's safer, to pack everything up.
Take Coke and just fucking head down to your car. Drive over to your friends, just park for the night or somewhere else. Go back in the morning to clean up stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best advice ever.
It's especially earlier than later. You know, it's not fun. It's fucking convenient as fuck. But like, if we're just trying to play risk management with a situation where you have a bunch of unknowns, you don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
You know, he says he's visiting.
Better safe than sorry. Better safe than
sorry. Stuff, so like, we just don't know.
Yeah.
Comes up with beers.
Yeah.
So he starts drinking and thinks, I'll go back.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa.
That's exactly what she did. She left and came back the next morning with someone to help her pack up her camp. But even then, The danger she had been exposed to was still there, and it made her realize just how risky it is to always go alone into places like that. It also shows that when you reach a certain level online, like she has with nearly 2 million subscribers, you can start attracting the wrong kind of attention. There are people out there who become obsessed.
Yeah, social media has this
out where
downside.
you are, where you go, and what you do.
Luckily for me, I'm a small channel, so I don't have to deal with that. I don't have that much of a following, so I'm okay.
And that can get dangerous really fast. She was lucky. Maybe that man backed off because he realized he was being filmed. But what if that wasn't the case? What if she was in a slightly different situation?
If you look at the bottle of water, it's mostly empty, which means this guy traveled a lot together. He drank a whole 2-liter bottle. Just together. Look at him, he has a backpack and everything. Yeah, it's just creeps me. But I don't understand how she got the camera angle. And what's the camera doing attached to a tree?
I'm really glad she chose to leave when she did. Scrawny
Maybe it's
Mountain
a
Man
security
is
measure.
a channel dedicated to wilderness adventures, where the creator goes on hikes, trail runs, and shares his experiences in all kinds of environments. But this particular video was very different from his usual content. It didn't feel planned, it didn't feel scripted. It felt raw, like something captured in a real moment of danger. In July 2020, during a long trail run in the Maroon Bells Snowmass Wilderness in western Colorado, he suddenly spotted 2 bear cubs climbing a tree right in front of him. And luckily, he noticed...
Nope. Where there are cubs, there is a mother. And if you see the mother, you hope you don't see her, because if you see her, you're already dead.
them before their mother noticed him. But that wasn't enough to avoid getting her attention.
There's 2 more cubs, 20 yards away.
Back the fuck away.
Sow just charged up here, but she couldn't see me. Fuck.
Back the fuck away.
Fuck. They're going higher in the tree. I need to get out of here.
Don't go forward, go backwards. Motherfucker, go back from where you came from. I threw 2 rocks to try and draw her attention away from me. She attacks in seconds. Oh no, she attacks the second rock. Oh. Why do you reveal yourself?
Hey!
Why did you do that?
Hey! 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 Back up! Back up! I'm gonna spray you, Mama. I'm gonna spray you. Back up! I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Mama, I'm leaving.
Oh, he's safe, she run.
Back up.
Oh no, did she run?
Back up, Mama. Back up.
Ugh. Whoa, there are so many fucking places.
Twice.
Now, I can't really say he was just lucky to survive that encounter. It was mainly because he had protection on him. And this is a perfect example of how important that really is. That bear spray made the bear turn back
Those
immediately.
clips are stressful,
You can
man.
clearly see that throwing rocks didn't help at all. If anything, it only made the bear more determined. Now think about it. Do you really believe he would have stood a chance without that spray? I don't think so. especially not against a mother bear that would do absolutely anything to protect her cubs. So the lesson here is simple. Always, and I mean always, have some kind of protection with you. This is someone with years of experience out in the wild around animals and predators, and even he ended up in that situation. So what makes anyone else think they'd be safer? Tate is a guy who loves fishing, and from time to time hunting as well. His videos have helped him grow a big audience, showing people how to fish properly, trying different challenges, and just enjoying the outdoors. But in this particular video, something completely different happened. Something that left him on edge and genuinely fearing for his life after encountering someone with some very strange intentions. He went back to a fishing spot he had visited before, a place where something had already happened to him in the past. I'll let him explain.
Last time we was out here, you guys didn't get to see the footage, but we actually had a guy with a machete come down here, and he was like hacking stuff away, and one time we didn't have something on us. He wasn't very rude. We ended up having a conversation with him later, and he was a lot nicer than he was in the original conversation. But he basically just wanted us to make sure we took all our trash with us, which is fine. I completely respect that. What is this down here? There's something down here on a tree. I almost thought that was a dead body. I was like, oh God.
Relax.
It always is here, but you kind of have to take the good with the bad.
Well, it didn't take long until that machete guy showed up again. But this time he seemed even more agitated, at least from what Tate described. They kept their distance at first, being cautious and hesitant, but eventually decided to approach a bit closer to figure out what was going on.
You know our buddy come down through here. The guy
you don't need to figure anything out. Just mind your business.
I believe. Huh? No, I don't see him. Do you see? Huh? He's down there? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're making our way to him. How's it going, buddy? Some more nice little holes down in here.
I don't like this, man.
Buddy's 100% tweaking right now.
Why did you... Man, let me pause this for a second. Why did you go to him? The other guy said, I see him down there. You said, oh, well, we're making our way there. Why? Just look, see if he's there. If you know it's a crazy guy, go on the other side. Go down the river. Or up the river. I do not fucking know where the river is. Or just leave, because it's not a good situation. You are putting yourself into a dangerous situation by your own choices. It doesn't matter if you cannot fish there. Find another location, fish somewhere else. It's not that big of a deal.
Ah. Got one. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Really? What's that? As far as I need to go? Something wrong? What's that?
Well, if it's property, then he has all the right to say that.
Well, are you good?
I am, but yeah, I only just fish. But yeah, you want to come back here?
Okay. We usually fish all the way down through there. Why not? I mean,
if it's true that that area is his property, he has the right to say, don't fish here. Now, if he's crazy and if it's not his property, I will still choose not to fish there instead of arguing with him. You're putting yourself in a dangerous situation by yourself, which is not a great thing to do. I don't get why people do this. Don't argue with crazy guys. It's just not
What's
worth
that? Hung up.
I'll show you what.
Okay, sure.
I'm over here with my
Okay.
There's certain things here. If you look close enough,
Yeah.
that is old.
Okay.
Probably before Roman Empire.
Okay.
You're not going to find nothing like.
I don't know about that.
It's just. It's got my name
Okay.
etched in the rock.
Okay.
But anyway, it's mine.
Okay.
And something else. I had this stuff. I gave away a city right up there.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I'm not trying to be a dick.
I got you. Yeah,
My head.
I got you. We've fished down through there several times.
There's no need to be saying that. You could have just leave it. I got you and leave. That guy may or may not be a little off. Like his timing is a little off. The wheels in the clock are not spinning right. That may be true, or maybe not true. Still, it's not worth it. You can beat him up or have pepper spray or a gun to defend yourself, but why use that when you can just not do it at all? Don't engage, just leave, or just don't fish there. Don't argue with him, don't trigger him. It's not worth it.
If we were to
Now, if
find
he comes
something,
aggressive, knock his shit out.
we don't want to take anything.
There's a lot more than,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like,
Mm-mm.
there's a wall. Rock wall.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I mean, it's open now. It's been knocked over now.
Yeah.
It's just open.
All right, man. Well, hey, we fish here quite often.
Shut up.
Now that man actually tried to act like
Mm-mm. It's his fault. The guy is the guy. If everything happens, it's the guy's that's fishing fault. He just wanted to fish, but it's not worth it. Stop arguing. Stop saying you fished there before.